Hello everyone, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. You'll have to preemptively forgive me for not uploading in a while. I recently built a new computer. I had to move over all my stuff. I've also been under the weather recently. Hopefully you guys can't hear it too much in my voice, but if I sound different, a little sick, that's why. But anyway, I digress. Slay the Spire. Today, we're going to jump into the second character, the Silent. Now, if you remember last time we played the Ironclad, he's all about strength, he's all about blocking, he can heal 6 HP, he does self-damage, yada yada. Today, we're going to play as the Silent. She has 10 less health. Her tagline is, a deadly huntress from the Foglands, eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. And instead of, like I said before, having Burning Blood, which heals you for 6 at the end of each fight, she is Ring of the Snake, where at the start of each fight, she draws 2 more cards. Now, that's very good for, like, setting up. If you have a bunch of cards you want to play right off the bat, like powers and stuff, very useful for that. She's one of my favorite characters. Also, we're going to be playing an Ascension 2, which means, like, as you win, it gets a little harder. Before we were playing an Ascension 0, but now we'll have Elite spawn more often, and normal enemies will be deadlier. But it won't be too bad. Yes, so, I should explain this. So this is Niao, she's a whale. We didn't see her last time, because since it was my first run, it was kind of seeded, as in, you'll know what, like, boss you're gonna get, although this time we are actually going to get the same boss, but that's fine. But what she does is, she gives you random options you can choose from that makes your run a little different. So, normally there's 4 options, but I've actually had my game crash, and I've missed a lot of footage, which sucks. But, you know, it's whatever. But because of that, we only have 2 options. The enemies in our next 3 fights will have 1 health, or we'll have 7 extra total health. Now, I think sometimes if there's only 2, you can try and, you know, get a free elite fight out of it. But this is not a very good path. Because it wastes it wastes about a third of this act just not doing stuff at stores. I think we're gonna go this way, and try and fight that guy. Ooh, cultist, you say? Oh, also, the Silent. She's got a bit of a different starting deck than the Ironclad. If you remember, the Ironclad had Bash, which was cost 2 and did however much damage, and it did Vulnerable. Silent has none of that. She has Survivor, which lets you gain 8 block, but you have to discard 1 card, which sounds bad but can be very useful. And Neutralize. Now, Neutralize costs 0, deals 3 damage, which is like no damage, but applies 1 weak. Now, weak makes it so they deal 25% less damage with attacks. So it's sort of like, it helps you block, which is good. Fear Potion, apply 3 vulnerable. And nice. Now these are good cards. So, Skewer is Axe. So that's however many energy we have. It deals 7 damage Axe times. So say we played at 3 energy, that'll be 7 for 21 damage. So that's very good. Dagger Spray, deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. Pretty good card. Or Backstab, you start with it and you'll just do 11 damage. Now, I think I'm actually going to take Skewer, because it's a very solid damage card for the early game. And then, bam. Now, it only did 1 damage there, because it was at 1 HP, but... Alright, so, cards. Sorry. I had a little sick break there. 2, this one's called Choke. Costs 2 energy, deals 12 damage, and whenever you play a card this turn, the enemy loses 3 HP. Now, that's pretty good if you have a lot of low damage attacks, or a lot of low cost attacks, but we don't really have that right now. Cloak and Dagger, gain 6 block, and deal 4 damage, adds a little Shiv. I do like Shivs. But this one, every turn you just get a Shiv anyway. I think we're going to go with Cloak and Dagger, because blocking is very, very good. And then bam and bam. Easy. If only the whole game was like this. No, that'd be boring. But yeah, this is used up, so we actually have to do fights now. We have more cards. Draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Cost 1 less energy for each card discarded this turn. Wow. Or, whenever you are attacked, deal 3 damage back. I think we're going to go with Caltrops, because it's pretty good for people who attack you a lot of times, but don't do a lot of damage. And now we're going to start going to Mystery Floors. Ooh. Upgrade 2 random cards and lose 14 HP. I'm gonna do that. Please be Skewer. Please be Skewer. Yes! Nice. That's a very good upgrade for us. And then here. Oh! Man, look at those faces. So we either have to forget what you know and I'll let you go. I require change to see a new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. So we can either remove a card, transform a card, or upgrade a card. And I think it's a good idea to get rid of your strikes. Now you might be saying, well, why is that? Well, eventually you're just going to get cards that are better strikes, and you'd rather draw those than strikes. So we're actually going to turn a strike into another Caltrops. Alright. Sure. That's what we'll go with. So, ooh. Gotcha. So this is the Lagavulin. You guys might remember her from before. Now, she gains 8 block at the end of her turn. Because she's asleep. I think we're gonna... She's asleep for 3 turns, and we're gonna use that time to get both of our Caltrops into play. Okay. As long as you don't do any damage to her, she won't wake up. So hopefully... Yeah. Caltrops. Neutralize. And then just... We'll use an attack potion here. Riddle with holes. That'll be good. Bam. Bam and... Ba 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 ba. That's some decent damage there. Yeah, hits us for 18. Oof. I think we're going to defend. Defend and defend. And even though we didn't attack, we still did 6 damage because she hit us. So that's really good. And here we're going to gain 8 block. I think we're going to use the vulnerable potion. And then we're going to do 30 damage for 2 energy, which is very good. So now, for the next 2 turns, we're going to be doing 50% more damage. Although she just got rid of one of our strength, but that's fine. 15 plus 7 is not 28. Unfortunate. In that case, we're going to block twice, deal 7 damage, do 6 damage anyway, and then we should be able to... Wait, can we kill this turn? 5 plus... No, we can't. That's fine. We can block. So definitely kill this turn. Wabam! Easy, easy. Red gold. This is a good one. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain 1 energy. That's very good. You can get a lot of small attack cards, which Silent is very good at, if you can find them. Which we have not. Choose a card. Dagger throw. Deal 9 damage, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Not bad. Choke, deal 12 damage. Whenever you play a card this turn, the enemy loses 3 HP. Not bad, but we don't have the energy for it. Or calculated gamble. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. I think we're going to go with this, because it's very good if you need to get cards in play. Which we kind of do, so. Ooh. You enter a corridor full of hypnotizing colored mushrooms. Due to your lack of specialization in mycology, the study of mushrooms, by the way, you are unable to identify the specimens. You want to escape, but feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom. No, I'm angering the mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. Not really, but, alright, so in a fight with these 3 guys, oh no. There's a lot we could do here. We could deal 30 damage, kill one of these guys, and then take however much this would damage us for, which, since whenever these guys die, they give us 2 vulnerable, he would hit us for 9 damage, which, is a lot. So I think we're gonna Cloak and Dagger, deal 20 to this guy, and then use the Shiv to kill him, but still block. And then hopefully we can kill these guys pretty fast. Oof, see? That's why. We should be able to block for 13 here. And we'll put a Caltrops in play. Just so we can do a little more damage. Defend, defend, Shiv, weak, calculated gamble, strike. See? That's why it's good. Well, it's a lot better when it's the full deck, but, ooh, yikes. They're hitting us for 24. Most we can block for is 18, so we're going to use this. Gains 5 dexterity, so now all of our cards block for 5 more for this turn. I'm going to do this, and then I think we're going to take 1 damage just so we can do a little more damage here. We should be able to kill and kill. Perfect. In return, an odd mushroom. When vulnerable, take 25% more attack damage rather than 50%. Very good. And perfect. Now this is difficult because Blade Dance adds 3 Shivs in your hand, which is basically 12 damage for one energy, which is very good. But Leg Sweep is also a very good defensive card. It's also better against the boss. But I'm thinking long term, Blade Dance is good with Nunchaku, so I think we're going to go with Blade Dance for now. And then we're going to upgrade one of our Caltrops, I think. So right now, is our deck good? Not really, but that's fine. So here, we find the first treasure. Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies, or we could take the Sapphire Key. Now, what does the Sapphire Key do? It is one of 3 keys up here. What does that do? It's a surprise. But I think we're going to take Bag of Marbles. It's not great, but, you know, it can help us with some early damage. Like right now, we can do 45 damage to this guy. But we won't. We'll do 30 instead. And then here, bam, bam. We're about to activate it, so we get 1 more energy, which will let us block and then deal a ton of damage. So that's the magic of Shivs. Shivs are really cool. I like them a lot. Especially with Finisher, which lets you deal 6 damage for each attack played this turn. So I'm going to take that. It's a very good card. And then I think... I don't know if we have enough health to take 2 elite fights. But I think we're going to try and go to the shop up here. Hello, friend. I'm Cleric. Are you interested in my services? The creature shouts loudly. So you can either pay to heal or pay to remove a card from our deck. And I think we're actually going to heal. Because we're really low and the boss is coming up. But now we can upgrade Finisher, deal 8 damage for each attack played this turn. So that'll be really good if we can line that up. And then, so there's a lot of good cards here. A lot of good cards here. Let me check my deck real quick. So I think we're gonna go with Apotheosis. Upgrades all your cards for the whole fight, which is very good for us. It's good because, as you can see here, you know, he's about to hit us for 12, but now, boom, all of our cards are upgraded. We can just discard this, only take 1 damage, and now we're gonna do a lot better for the rest of the fight. Like, look at this. Pew! Pew pew! 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 Well, this guy actually, he splits into 2 guys when his HP is at or below 50%. So, we're going to want to do this. So he's right above 50%, and then we're not going to use that. Because now we can use this turn to do a little more damage. Not much. That wasn't a very good finisher turn, but you know, what can you do? It's not always perfect. And we're gonna, since they're not attacking us, we're gonna get rid of this slimed card. Oof. 3, 6, that's 12. That's 14. I think that was good. Now we should be able to. So we had a very strong start, but no. That's fine. We're fine. Why we healed. Actually, I think I'm gonna... Another skewer. Not very useful, because if you draw 2 skewers in the same turn, it doesn't do anything. Dagger Throw or Dagger Spray? I think we're gonna take a Dagger Spray, because we don't have a lot of cards that hit multiple enemies at once. And then here, I think we're gonna upgrade Apotheosis, because it makes it cost 1 less, which is very good for us. And then hopefully this turn we'll draw it, which we did not. So we're going to discard all these cards And then there it is. Perfect. Then we're going to do Caltrops. And then we're going to do Dagger Spray. So this guy, if you remember him last time, he hurts us when we hit him, and he also, every time we attack him for however much, he goes into his little spike mode, which is fine for us. Completely fine for us. 816. Especially because here we're going to block as much as we can. He's going to hit us. We are going to take some damage, but that's fine. Because we have a trick up our sleeve. Now, what is that trick? Oh, I could have. That's fine. He's going to hit us for 9, but every time he hits us, we deal 10 damage back. So we, instead of having to hit him and take damage back, we can just, well, we can actually block the damage here. But we can just tank all of his hits, like 8 times 2, more like I take no damage and you take 10 damage. Am I right? I am. Bam, 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 bam. Oh shoot. Oh, that's fine. He's gonna take 40 damage there, but we're also getting kind of low. Now, bam, bam, bam. As you can see, we have a lot of potential, but we don't block very well, which is our fault. But yeah, next turn will be fine. We're gonna want to try and kill him ASAP. Yeah. So he's gonna take 20 more. Now we kill him this turn. Bam, bam, bam. Nice. Easy, 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 easy. Oh, get a potion and all these cards. Doppelganger, next turn draw X cards and gain X energy. Storm of Steel, discard your hand and add 1 Shiv into your hand for each card discarded. Or Phantasmal Killer, next turn you attack, deal double damage. I think we're going to take this because there's 2 ways Silent really works. There's the skill way, which is like poison, poison, poison. Or the do a lot of little attacks way, which is what we're kind of going for. Oh. Alright. So, very, very interesting options. Coffee Dripper. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer rest at rest sites. You know, it's a trade-off. Gain energy at the turn, but you can no longer upgrade any cards at rest sites. Now that sounds bad, but because we have Apotheosis, we don't really need to upgrade any cards because they're going to be upgraded for us. Now you might be saying, oh, well, we should definitely take that though. The only problem with that is that Runic Pyramid at the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand, is very good. So good, in fact. Oh, is it better? Is it better? I wonder. I think... yeah, I think we're going to take it. Because it's so good for us because it lets us set up Finisher, lets us set up Blade Dance, it lets us set up Phantasmal Killer, and it lets us keep our block cards from when we need them. It's just such a good card. I can't get rid of it. In the meantime, I think we're going to be strong enough to fight some bad guys. So we're going to try going this path and see where that takes us. Ooh, right off the bat, these guys are going to steal our money. But that's fine. I'm going to save that. So, you know, we're going to take some damage here. It's going to suck a little bit. But they don't know what's coming to them. There we go. Bam. 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 8 times 8. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, that doesn't really do anything, but whoop. Easy, easy. So we were in a very strong situation right now. And you have some poison. Now, if you remember, like 4 minutes ago, I was just talking about how silent is poison. These are very good cards. Crippling Cloud Plus especially. So I'm going to take that. How poison works is if you apply, they lose the HP equal to the number of poison, and then poison goes down by 1. So if something is 7 poison, they'll take 7 damage, and then it'll go down to 6 poison. The next turn, they'll take 6 damage, and it'll go down to 5 poison. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty good stuff. Also, these guys are why we have caltrops. I mean, not specifically, but, you know, they're gonna melt themselves, because this guy is doing 0 times 6, and he's gonna take 18 damage on me. It would be even more if it was upgraded. Poor birds. Poor birds. Not really, I hate the birds, but, you know, feel a little bad. So we're gonna knock these guys down. If you remember, these guys receive 50% less attack damage, but if you hit them 3 times in one turn, they fall to the ground, which allows us to block this guy and then deal 10 damage to this sucker. Ouch. Bam and blank. So, we can caltrops, strike, and then strike again. And then just, poor guy. We'll just kill him. We didn't get to show off poison in this fight, but we'll show it off in another fight, I'm sure. Ooh. I think we're gonna go with Blur Plus. Gain 8 block, and block is not removed at the start of your next turn. Very good for us. And, alright. So you can either pray and gain 100 gold, or desecrate. This gives us 275 gold, but at the end of our turn we lose HP equal to the number of cards in our hand. That's really bad, especially because we hold all of our cards. But there's a shop right there, so we can take this, put the curse in our deck, and then immediately get that curse out of our deck. Which is very good. So, this shop, normally this would be a very good shop if we were doing poison silent, because this, whenever you apply poison, apply another poison, very good, and this double, or if you upgrade it, triple the enemy's poison, normally a very good card. But we have like no poison, so instead we're gonna do this. Enemies in elite combats have 25% less health, very good. And then because we have Runic Pyramid, we're going to take this. Unplayable status cards can now be played whenever you play a status card, exhaust it, because sometimes we'll get into situations where we'll get like wounds in our deck or curses or stuff that just muddles up our deck that we can't get rid of because we don't discard our cards anymore. Alright, this guy kind of sucks. Whenever you attack him, he gains 3 block. So like, and then every time you attack him after that, it goes up by 1. So basically he's very strong against people who do little attacks, aka us. But that's fine. We'll get around it. So we're gonna do caltrops whenever you attack, deal 5 damage back. And we're gonna crippling cloud him. So now he's gonna be weak, and he's gonna take the poison. And another good thing about poison that I didn't mention from before is we're gonna weaken him again. It goes through shield, so even though he has 3 block here, he's still gonna take 6 damage no matter what at the end of his turn. So very good for us. And then I think we're gonna... Ooh, not a very good defensive turn for us, but that's fine. 9 and 12. So we're gonna take 6, but you know, he's gonna deal 15 damage to himself anyway, so... And yeah, if we're weak at one thing, it's blocking. Well, we do a lot of damage, not as good at blocking. Or getting rid of cards in our hand, which is unfortunate, but you know, what can you do, right? 12 and this, and then bam. Now normally Blur would be good if we had a lot of defensive cards and we knew he was going to attack next turn. That wasn't really us, unfortunately. At least this turn, so. But we can kill him. Woo! Screw you, plane. Alright. Prepared is good. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Prepared plus, anyways. These are decent cards, but like I said, we need more utility right now than we need, not utility. This is a good fight for us. As you can see, they're all tiny because we have Preserved Insect, which means they have 25% less HP. And there's a lot that we could do here. Right after the gate, you can see they're really swinging. I could dagger spray, do 12 damage, kill these guys. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then, ooh, Nunchaku, every time we play 10 attacks, gain 1 energy. Gave us the extra energy to defend. Thank you, Nunchaku. I definitely meant to do that. I did it. But, you know, we take those. Apotheosis. I feel like we haven't been able to play that forever. Then, we can do Phantasmal. Well, let me check prepared real quick. Yeah. Alright, this is great for us. We're going to defend, because since he's bringing them in, he's not going to attack us next turn. He's going to buff his little guys. So we're going to do Phantasmal Killer, and then Caltrops. And the next turn, we're going to do a buttload of damage. And I mean a buttload, ladies and gentlemen. 12 damage to all enemies? Sure, sounds good to me. 20 damage? How about 8, 20? Poor guy. This is good for us too. Start each combat with an additional energy. Very good. Alright, another Phantasmal Killer. I think we're okay on the damage. All out attack. Deal 14 damage to all enemies. Discard 1 card at random. That is a good card. The problem is that 1 card at random could be the finisher that we were holding on to for their big move. So I think we're going to go with Piercing Wail instead. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. Very good card. And we're going to keep going up. Because I think we have the power to kill. And this is Snecko. He's gonna randomize the cost of all of our cards, which is bad for us. So I think we're gonna play both Caltrops and a Blur. So the Blur makes it so the block isn't removed this turn, so we get to keep it. And man, as you can see, he's really messing with the cards. But that's fine. I think we're gonna... How are we gonna do this? Defend? And then Blade Dance Finisher. Ooh. Bam. Easy. So that was a lot of damage in 1 turn. And then this turn, I think we're gonna Phantasmal Killer. Gain 8 block. And maybe we can get the Neutralize? Yes! Woo! So that means we full block. And now, since he can't randomize the cost of this X card, we'll just kill him. Oh god, sorry. Alright. Another prepared. Another Caltrops we don't need. Or Dodge and Roll Plus. I think we'll take it. Gain 6 block, next turn gain 6 block. Like I said, we need the block, so. Slavers. These guys are strong. I'm not gonna lie, these guys are strong. And we did not draw well this hand. At all. I think we're just gonna try and block as much as possible this turn. It's like, see, we blocked for 25 and they're still hurting us. Crippling Cloud is good for us. It allows us to poison and weaken them all, so we'll at least do some damage. And then I don't know, this is hard. I think we're gonna calculate it a gamble. It might seem crazy, but... And then we're gonna block. And then we're gonna weaken this guy. Now this guy is about to make it, so we can't attack next turn. Which is not good for us, especially if we draw a bunch of attacks. We did not, thankfully. We can upgrade this one, and Piercing Wail is going to save the day. 6, 5, and 10, more like 0, 0, and 4. Am I right or am I right? And then I'm going to Phantasmal Killer. You guys are in for it next turn, let me tell you. Oh, I am weakened, which is unfortunate, but we should be fine still. That's what you get for... What you get for me and me. Letter Opener. Each time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Pretty good. Cultist Potion. Gain 1 ritual. Gain strength at the end of your turn. pretty good. I think we're gonna get rid of the strength potion for that one and save that for the boss. And then I don't think we need any of these cards. We don't really have a lot of poison. I feel like we have enough damage, and this doesn't really happen. Our draw 2 cards is good, but because we have so many cards in our deck at the same time, I feel like we need more of we need cards that discard more than we need cards that add. An Art of War. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, gain an additional energy next turn. That'd be very good if we were poisoned, but we do a lot of attacks, so instead we're going to take the Sapphire Key. Now, like I said before, what do the keys do? Well, we're actually getting pretty close, and I'll show you. But I'll be right back, actually. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to do some sick guy stuff. But now we're back just in time to fight the Super Elite. But it's these guys again, and we already own these guys. I'd hate to be them right now. Oof, 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 oof. So, the way this guy works, as you saw before, is going to block and buff. If we can kill these guys this turn, which we should be able to do, he's not going to be able to, he's just going to summon more guys next turn, usually. So, I think we're going to try and kill these guys this turn. That was easy. Then we'll save Skewer for next turn. I think he's summoning more guys. So now, that gives us time to bam, bam, bam. Bop, bop. Oh man, Super Elite. He doesn't seem very super to me. Oh, actually, oof, this is not a good turn. I think they're actually going to attack us. Why do I only have 1 energy? What did I do? What did I do this turn? I've already forgotten. Oh, Apotheosis. I did Apotheosis. Yeah. Maybe that wasn't the move. Oh, well. So, we're going to take some damage, ladies and gentlemen. It's fine. But they are going to try and do a big attack this turn. See, 9 times 3. Oh no, whatever we're going to do. It's not like we have Piercing Wail. Let's go. Piercing Wail. 2 times 3. Man, I'd hate to be not me right now. And we just did Letter Opener every time we play 3 skills on a single turn. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. Very good for us. So now he's gonna die. He's not gonna die, but that's fine. We're gonna do Cloak and Dagger. So now he is gonna die. Oh! That's fine. That's fine. Oh, man. So, and because we played Blur, we get the 11 health back, and this poor man, he doesn't know what's about to hit him. 31 gold. Smiling Mask, Merchant's Card Removal Service, now always costs 50 gold. Fine. Emerald Key, so now we have 2 key pieces, and we don't need the Explosive Potion. But we will take another Cloak and Dagger for that sweet, sweet finisher thing we got going on. These guys, lame. I could fight these guys in my sleep. Crippling Cloud. Caltrops. Now that I think about it, we have not upgraded our card in a while, have we? Have we been to a campfire this act? No? This is going to be a 1 campfire act for us, huh? It didn't have to be. I mean, if we would have gone that way, we would have had 4. But this is good for us. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff this act instead. And we didn't really need to. Just thought it was interesting. What to do? She's going to heal him. So I'm going to block, and then just get the strike out of my hand. And then this turn, shoot. Discard those 2. Phantasmal Killer, and then Caltrops again, and then Dodger. So this turn, this is going to be the damage turn, ladies and gentlemen. Especially if we do Apotheosis. Alright. Blade Dance. Oh, my hand is full. Ooh, that is a problem. So about that thing I said about the damage turn, Oh, wait, watch this. Bam. 16 times 5. I'll kill him. She's not really much of a threat by herself. She can do 15, oh no. Guess what? I don't care. Now this is going to be the damage turn. Although, I mean, theoretically, last time we did 16 times 5. But yeah, we definitely, our main problem is we have way too much stuff in our hand. Bullet time helps with that. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 0, which would let us play all of our bad cards. Bullet time, thank God you're here. You were exactly what I was talking about. Ooh. You come across an ornate building which appears abandoned. A plaque that has been torn free from the walls on the floor. Reads the library. So we can either choose one of 20 cards to add to our deck or heal. Now I know what you're saying. Heal, you need to heal. Shut up, I'm going to get one of these cards. Why am I going to get one of these cards? Because I was looking for something that discarded, but I didn't. I should have healed. That's fine. We're going to take another piercing well. Obtain a relic. 50% become cursed. I like those odds. Not only did we not become cursed, we got something that negates the next 2 curses we get. Perfect. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Remove a strike. Right? Yeah. And then, accuracy makes it so our Shivs, instead of doing 4 damage each, will do 8 damage each. So, I like the sound of that a lot. So we're gonna go with that. And then this guy, should we heal? Yeah, we should heal because we don't need to upgrade because of apotheosis. Which turn 1, thank goodness. This is actually a pretty good turn to do that. To do that, yeah. Tasma Killer. Yeah. We should be able to do a lot of damage next turn. These guys, well, I'll show you what they do. Thank you, letter opener. We're gonna take 6, not really. We'll do this. I wish I had Caltrops. Hey! Hey! Fine, well I have 2, so screw you, pal. I should have played bullet time, that's fine. Oh, I didn't have any energy left. Oh, I'm a fool. That's fine. And then we're going to save these for next turn because I have a feeling that this dude's about to do a lot of damage. 10 times 2. Oh no. One problem is all enemies lose 8 strength this turn. He has 2 artifact, which means that these we're not going to be able to do anything to him basically. This guy's Blur. This guy has Caltrops. Neither of those really help me. I think we're just gonna we just prepared. Get rid of those strikes. Piercing Whale. Calculated gamble. That might be risky. I think it was too risky. That's fine. We could have done that turn a lot better, but we'll be taking some damage. It's no biggie. The next turn is the big kahuna. So we're going to preemptively weaken him. And next turn, we're not going to be doing damage because we're going to be blocking that. Yeah, so... attempting to block that, I should say. Well, yeah. So we're going to get rid of these guys. I think we're going to use the energy potion here. And just really, go all in on blocking for this turn. Ooh, my boy. I have some bad news about my 20 damage each Shivs. And then another 20 damage each. And then we are actually going to play this to get Nunchaku up. And then, oh no. You shame if I did this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And then 1. Alright. Deal 13 damage to all enemies. I think we're fine. Next turn, draw X cards and gain X energy. Or gain energy and draw 2 cards. I think we're going to go with this one just because it could help on turn 1. Even though, as I said before, we have too many cards in our hand. We do need a way to get rid of that. So, interesting. The first time you discard a card each turn, gain 1 energy. Pretty good, not really what useful for us. At the start of your turn, draw 2 additional cards, start each combat confused. So if you remember the Snecko from before, and how he randomized all of our cost, this does that forever. I'm not a super big fan, but it can be good if you have a lot of like cards that cost 3, and sometimes you want them to cost 1 or 0. Or, upon pickup, transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. And I think we're going to do that with the rest of our strikes. And instead get, oh my god, what was that? A dodge and roll, a flechette, deals 6 damage for each skill in our hand, very good. And another skewer. It could be worse. It wasn't great, it could be worse. Alright. What do we want to do this time? I think we want to go that way. This way. Ooh, strength up. So this guy's going to try and scale faster than us. Can he do it? We're about to find out. Personally, I don't think he can. Especially considering we just killed him. But, you know, he tried. Another crippling cloud. Pretty good. Leg sweep. 2 weak, 11 block. I'm taking that. Remember when we had to choose between leg sweep and the other one? Leg sweep and blade dance? Glad we took blade dance. Alright, so this one either upgrades a card in our deck, or we obtain a special relic. We become cursed, which we would negate, but we get something that upgrades a random card in our hand for the rest of combat. Very good, but we already have Apotheosis. So, we don't really need to do that. I'd rather save negate the next 2 curses for something else. So I think we're just gonna upgrade Adrenaline, because it's a very good if we draw that and not Apotheosis, like this. Get more cards, so 980. This does 36 damage right off the bat. Kill that guy. We start with 6 energy. Why do we have 6 energy? Oh, Nunchaku. And Lantern. And the other one. Yeah, that's right. Man, 6 energy. Alright, get rid of the Caltrops. Accuracy. Blade Dance. Broken Dagger. Die. Caltrops. Bank. Easy. Another calculated gamble. Or a deflect. Deflect plus is not bad. 7 block, it's nothing to sneeze at. But I think we're going to take another calculated gamble. Apotheosis turn 1. Great. Oof. It's a lot. We'll just block that. Prepared. We'll... What to get rid of? Not all the time. We'll get rid of Dagger Splain. Defend. I think we're gonna blur and then do that just to free up some hand space. Neutralize. Broken Dagger. Bam. Man, we should have saved Blur actually now that I think about it. A lot of defensive cards. I think I'm just gonna end my turn. Yeah, because then we can, next turn our attacks deal double damage. We'll do Caltrops. We'll do... I want to hold on to Finisher. I want to hold on to Cloak and Dagger. So we'll get rid of the defense. Risky. Then we'll do Adrenaline this turn. Accuracy, that's good. Then we'll get rid of one of the Piercing Wheels. Just because I think we can kill it this turn if we do it right. I was Oh man. Piercing Whale, Calculated Gamble, Poison Stab. I don't think we need any of these. I think we're good on the Calculated Gambles for now. Is this the way we were gonna go? Or was it this way? This way gives us... Oh, so it's that one. This way gives us 2 campfires, which we don't really need. This way. We'll go this way. Why not? Why not? Ooh, so this is good. Oh, these are both very good. Membership card. Gives us 50% off on all stores in the future, even though we're getting to close to the end of the game. And then Bag of Prep. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. So now we're going to draw 9 cards at the beginning of the game, which is very good for us. And I think since we're at full health and we don't really need any upgrades, we're going to obtain the Ruby Key, which will be good for us. And then I'll be right back again. I'm back. The game crashed again, but it's fine. Ooh, Giant Head. Oh, poor Giant Head. He's dead. I feel terrible. The man is just... He's not going to live. Honestly, Skewer isn't really... not really helping that much anymore, which is surprising. Oh, poor guy. Apotheosis. Now that's our deck is getting so big that sometimes we don't see Apotheosis, which is unfortunate because helps a lot. One bullet time. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Poor guy. Ooh, 14 max HP, very good. A Tactician. If this card is discarded from your hand, gain 2 energy. That's pretty good. We do a decent amount of discarding now, I feel like. So, like with Calculated Gamble and the other ones, so I'm not bad. And then I'm gonna upgrade Accuracy, just because Shivs is how we do a lot of damage. Which way do I want to go? This way. Oh man. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. Which basically means it's the +1 block we saw from earlier. We do a lot of that. That is very good for us. See now, since we did 3 attacks in 1 turn, now all of our block cards block for 1 more. I'm just gonna kill him. And Calculated Gamble. Oh, and then bam, bam. Those count for dexterity. Perfect. But we suddenly just got a lot better at blocking. But still, you know, still not perfect, unfortunately. Ouch, 15 damage. It's been a hot minute since we've taken any damage. Need bullet time here? I don't know if we do. We're gonna kill him. He's dead officially now. Don't even need bullet time. Let's save it for next turn. Yeah, the fact that the our defense now do 11 each is very good for us. This is a very good deck for us. Lots of good stuff in this deck. And as such, we are not going to add anything else to it, because it would just muddle it up. Now this is a scary fight, except for the fact that I just got Apotheosis. and adrenaline. And accuracy. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Yeah, we're strong. We are, oof. We are, we are, this is a very, very good deck. Cloak and Dagger. I do like Cloak and Dagger. I think I'm actually going to take a Noxious Fumes. At the start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. Very good for getting rid of those charges that I can't remember the name of. Artifact charges. This guy's crazy. I don't remember if you've seen him. Dies in 5 turns, 999 health. But every time you attack him, he deals that much less damage. So, like, now he does nothing to us. But I am gonna... I don't know if we can kill him. I'm gonna try and keep as many attack cards as possible, because he ramps up fast. So do we. But we ramp up in a different way. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna calculate a gamble to get that extra energy. Neutralize this. Phantasma Killer. Ooh, are we gonna take damage here? I think we are. I shouldn't have, I should not have calculated gamble there. That's okay. That's alright. We're fine still. We're still A-okay. A-okay. Yeah, this is certainly one of our weaker fights, but we still got it. No, we didn't. Why did I do that? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's fine. We got Ghost in the Jar. Very good. Gain 1 intangible, which means it reduces all of our damage taken and HP loss to 1. We're gonna get rid of the artifact potion for that. So we're starting to not struggle, but that was definitely not our best fight. We can't get cocky, you know? Can't get cocky. Even though we have 8 energy on turn 1. A lot of cards to play. Yeah, I think my problem is I'm just not looking at how much they're attacking for and assuming that I'm going to have enough damage to hurt them. Do not do that, kids. It's alright, we can heal at the final campfire. It's not the biggest deal in the world. We're fine. I think we're good. Well, I think we'll take an acrobatics just in case. Ooh, become cursed, heal 21 HP, but we don't become cursed and we just heal. It means we can heal to full for the boss battle. Let's go, Deka and Donu. I don't think we fought these guys last time. They strengthen each other. They buff each other slowly. So, you know, it's spooky, but we'll be fine. 3, 6, 9. Apotheosis, perfect. We'll be fine. And then, perfect. So since the way we did that the way we did, now we have 2 extra dexterity, which is good for us. Which is more important, 10 damage or 13 block? I think I'm gonna go with the 13 block because we get the rest at next turn. So this turn we can just do a lot of damage. But yeah, as you can see, we're definitely we're getting stronger, but so are they. So it's an evenly matched well, not evenly matched when I do this, but mostly evenly matched fight. Oh, why did I? Fine. It is fine. Yeah, not so funny when I discard 2 turns in a row, huh? Yeah, they're definitely getting stronger. This is a good bullet time turn, with Blur specifically. He's almost dead. We're really close to killing him. He's dead, which means we can start killing Donu now. Oh, whew, whew. What's this all about? What can you do? We're still gonna win, so I'm not particularly chuffed. Alright. This is the heart of the Spire, the source of this evil. Prepare your daggers. You deal 866 damage. Mightiest attack not enough. Have I been here before? A sudden burst of energy emanates from inside you, jolting you awake. The heart retreats upwards, and a large door is revealed in its place. Now you may be wondering, why was I saving all my potions and doing all that weird stuff with money? Well, it's because we went to the true final act, which you guys have not seen before. So it's pretty crazy. I'm excited. I'm excited to show you guys. I think we're gonna go with bullet time. We should be good. Should be cool. Wow. Okay. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. So that's basically the opposite of the other card we had. And then we're gonna get rid of one of our skewers because one of our skewers. We'll get rid of our new skewer. So not really doing much for us anymore. Next, we go into this elite fight, the Spire Shield and the Spire Spear. Now, normally, they do have 25% more health. They're a little bigger and more intimidating. But, if you remember from before, we have the thing. And also, they deal 50% more damage if they attack you from behind. So, like, we move here. Well, we did piercing well, but normally, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, we should be good. The goal is to not take any damage in this fight, but like as you can see there, oof, it's easier said than done. Oh, never mind. This is all of our defensive cards pretty much in our hand. I'm just gonna play them. Is this the turn? No, next turn we deal double damage, I think. Right? No, Phantasmal Killer's there. Why am I thinking Phantasmal Killer was in play? We'll just do that. Double Caltrops, not really what we needed that much. Thank you, Bullet Time, for helping us defend this turn. There's Phantasma Killer. He'll be dead next turn. He's dead anyway, but yeah, he'll be super dead. Actually, we can just draw no attacks on our Phantasma Killer turn. Lizard Tail. When you would die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead. Very good. And I think I will take another Blur. Although Terra applied 99 vulnerable. I'll take it. So now we're basically going to do 50% more damage to him. And we got Apotheosis turn 1. Oh, so the heart. The way the heart works is it can only take 300 HP a turn, at least on this ascension, or difficulty level. And whenever you play a card, I take 1 damage. That can be blocked, though. As you can see, I'm taking damage here, but if I do this, you know. So this lets us play all of our powers that like to muddle up our deck. It's going to hit us for a big attack next turn. This is where we're going to start, not yet, but begin to think about, 2 calculated gambles. I think I'm just going to gamble those all away. And keep it. Yeah, this is where he starts putting stuff in our deck. Bad stuff. Like this, but we can play that. That's why I bought Medkit way back in the day. And then we're going to bullet time so we can defend a bunch, which is good for us. And do that. So we block exactly. So this is the final boss. 1 times 12. But we have Caltrop, so every time he hits us, he takes 10 damage. So he's about to take 120 damage for us doing nothing except sit here. Which honestly, if you ask me, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, I think our main problem is, not problem exactly. Do we have double damage? No, we just, oh, right. Is not being able to block the Beat of Death, which is whenever we play a card we take a damage, but, it's not the biggest deal in the world. 2 Terror, Working Dagger. Yeah, so we're taking damage, but I think we're gonna outkill him. He's gonna do 0, and then we're gonna use this to get rid of all this stuff that's muddling up our deck from before. And then he's gonna take another 120 damage. And then this be our big turn. Our next turn will be our big turn because we'll do double damage. I guess I should have probably saved all those. 36 damage for each attack play this turn. Woohoo! Didn't even need to use them. So yeah. Killed the heart. There I am. Escaping the Spire. Looking out at the night sky. How pretty. Victory! It only took us 1 hour and 6 minutes. I don't know if the video will be that long. Probably be a little shorter. But, yeah, we got a score of 1391. Pretty good. Pretty good. We killed, 6 elites. Not bad. Nice job. So yeah, now what? Has it been done? Spire sleeps, and so shall I. And that's Niao, the whale from before. And we did it. So yeah, hope you guys like the silent. It's not as traditional as a poison run as silence run, or as silent runs tend to be, but it was still pretty good. So hope you guys liked it. But yeah, let me know. Hopefully the audio wasn't too bad. Hopefully it was pretty good. I personally had a great time. And I hope you guys did too. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. So, see ya!